Hello students, my name is Akash Raghav and today we are starting our second chapter of history for class 7th. And first of all, welcome to class. So let's start with our chapter. So the name of our chapter is New King and Kingdoms. Okay, first of all, we'll know the meaning of king. Okay, the highest person in any area is called king. Okay, who used to make rules and regulations for the area or for any of the region or for any country is called king. And kingdom. Okay, and kingdom means the area ruled by the king is called kingdom. For example, if this is the area, okay, if this is the area, if it is ruled by any king, for example, if the name of the king is X, okay, so this will be called the kingdom. This will be called the kingdom. Okay, for example, I have taken the king X. Okay, it could be any king, so this area would be the kingdom. Okay, so let's start. Our first point is many new dynasties. Okay, again it is a complex term. Many new means okay, many new dynasties. What is the meaning of dynasty? Dynasty means the rulers which belong to the same caste, okay, or from same line. For example, if I talk about Mughal dynasty, okay, so there are various rulers, such as first was Babur, okay, next was Akbar, okay, then was Shah Jahan. All right, okay, so all these three rulers, they are a part of dynasty. Okay, they are a part of dynasty and it is known as Mughal dynasty. Okay, so many new dynasties emerged means they had come after the 7th century. Okay, in today's time we are living in 21st century. So in the historical times we are talking about 7th century. Okay, so let's start. Emergence of new dynasties. So first point is there were big landlords. It means the person who is in charge of any land, okay, he is called landlord. Okay, there were big landlords or warrior means the people who used to fight for the king. Okay, or warrior chiefs means somehow any person who is you could say custodian, or who is you could say owner of any area. Okay, warrior chiefs in different regions by 7th century. So by 7th century there were big landlords or warrior chiefs. Warrior chief means the persons or the heads who used to fight, okay, in different regions by 7th century. So if I say that this is region, this is also a region, all these are regions, if I take example, so there used to be landlords. Okay, all these are landlords in different regions by 7th century. Next point is, so they were known as samans. Okay, a local term was there and the name of the term is samans. They were known as samans or subordinates. Subordinate means under anyone. Okay, if you are under anyone, you would be called subordinate. So these were under kings, so they were known by the name subordinates. Again, they were known as samans or subordinates by the existing kings. Existing means the present king. If any king is there, he you could say call them samans. Next point is samans were expected to bring gifts for the king. Okay, so whenever they used to visit king, they used to bring gifts. Okay, gifts may be in terms of any agricultural commodity, any important commodity, grain, barley, okay, rice, okay, gold, or any copper. In these old terms you could say copper and all these things were used. So they used to bring gifts for the kings, or overlords again the term used for king, be present at their courts. Okay, so they have to present at their court means you could say any place where the king used to sit at their courts, and provide them with military support. So first thing is that they have to bring gifts, and the other work they have to do is to provide military support in times of any war. If there is any war, which is fought by the king. So these Samant, they used to provide them with military support. Okay, they used to provide them with soldiers. Next is, with gradual time, with passing of time, what had happened is, with gain of power and wealth. Okay, with gain of power and wealth. So wealth, Samantas declared themselves as Mahasamants. Okay, so again, with the passing of time, these Samant, by gaining power and wealth means money. Okay, so they have declared themselves. Okay, declared means they have said to the public or to any of the person, they have declared themselves as Mahasamants. Okay, now their prestige and their level has increased. Maha means at a higher level. Mahasamants or Mahamandaleshwar. Okay, it is again a local term. Mandaleshwar, Mahamandaleshwar. Next is, Samants sometimes asserted their independence. This is very important term. Asserted means you could say, they used to say that now we are not a part of king. We are not under the king. We are independent. Okay, independent means free. Asserted their independence from their overlords. Overlords or king. Overlords or it may be king. Okay, so they used to say that now, from today or from now, we are not under king. Okay, and we are free. So when a person is free, he could even form his own empire or he could form his own kingdom. Okay, in the coming parts, we would be discussing about a lot of things about these Samants, that how they have become independent or how they have become free from the kings and they have formed their own kingdoms and their own dynasties. Okay, so this is all for today class. Hope you have enjoyed the class. And the next thing is, please write all these points. Okay, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in your notebooks. Okay, thank you.